This week's section of comics can be broken up into two categories: Marvel's Blood Hunt crossover issues, and a few other comics from other publishers. It's just one of those weeks. Remember, this isn't a set of reviews, just a list of what you'll find when you hit the shops this week in comics horror, May 8th, 2024. Okay, let's check out This Week in Comics Horror, May 8th, 2024. Usually in the
ass, titties, ass and titties, ass, titties, titties, ass and titties
category, I can count on Zenescope Entertainment to deliver at least one book with a cheesecakey cover. But this week's book, Horror and Fantasy Illustrated, Plum Island, is about a secret government laboratory found on Plum Island that has birthed all sorts of monsters created by the maddest of sciences. Here's the cover, and not a
ass
or
titties
to be seen. Let's check out that alternative Oh, there it is.
ass and titties.
So in the Not Marvel's Blood Hunt category are 7 unrelated titles from all sorts of comics publishers. First is a book I need to get my mitts on from American Mythology, which continues the story of one of my favorite horror films, My Bloody Valentine, in a book called Valentine's Bluff Massacre. Hell, I even love the 3D remake and have a couple of Harry Warden figures on my shelf. There's something about the miner's gas mask and the pick as a weapon that gets me all giddy. So you better believe I'll be reading this one very soon. Cullen Bunn and Patrick Piazzalunga team up to bring forth the second issue of Monsters Are My Business and Business is Bloody, about the misadventures of, what else, a mercenary team of monster hunters. This one's from Dark Horse. Mad Cave Studios' horror entry of the week is The Devil That Wears My Face, number 6, about a possessed man and a priest going all Freaky Friday and swapping bodies during a botched exorcism. I got to meet Patrick Horvath, the writer of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, at C2E2 this year. I found out that he was one of the filmmakers behind the very excellent horror anthology, Southbound. I recommend that film highly. After I found that out, you better believe I'm checking out this story about anthropomorphic animals living in a small town stalked by a serial killer who happens to be the town butcher and a bear. You can't go a week without a James Tynion the Fourth book, and this week is a good one. The Deviant is a personal tale about a writer attempting to understand himself by interviewing an incarcerated Santa suit-wearing serial killer. It's very Mindhunter and Silence of the Lambsy. This one is for sure. And finally, DC Comics' sole horror book this week is for the kiddies. It's Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, and this one seems to have the duo taking on Man-Bat. Ruh-roh. Now on to Marvel Comics. An expansive crossover started last week called The Blood Hunt. So basically, all the heroes of the Marvel Universe are going to be taking on vampires. So in Amazing Spider-Man, Spidey fights vampires. In Venom, Venom fights vampires. In Avengers, Cap gathers a new team together to fight vampires. In Blood Hunters, Hawkeye, Dagger, and Manwolf team up to fight vampires. In Dracula, the Daughter of Blade, Bloodline takes on Dracula, and most likely, some more vampires. In Strange Academy, the next generation of sorcerers take on, what else? Vampires. And finally, over in Doctor Strange, Strange fights, well, that's different. He becomes a vampire himself. If all the heroes are going to be fighting our faceless vampires in this crossover, this is going to be a long couple of months, as this crossover has over 60 titles tying into it. Well, that was a nice variety of horror comics released this week. Surely there's something I listed here that you'll find worth your precious time and hard-earned money. Let me know which books look good to you down in the comments. Please do me a favor and punch that like button down below. Share this video with all of your social media addicted pals. Click subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications.
You're doomed.